away, so we asked them to come and play here. Please start clapping and cheering. Come on, cheer, clap. Woo. For the wonderful Zackery Rhodes.
I did nothing of the sort. I did not blow you away. Uncomfortable. All right, what was funny, what struck me about the last act, Perry was talking about straight people being at the club, and he talked about straight people wanting sex, and then he made an exclusion for gay people. Perry, have you ever hung out with gay people? Straight people use Tinder, and they update their location when they go to a different town and try to flirt with people. Gay people use Grindr, and they update their location every other street. All right, I moved my location. I have, on every Friday, every Saturday morning, I have my gay friends coming back and like, oh yeah, I saw someone last night. Oh yeah, was it fun? Oh, I saw like 4 people last night. Any names? No. Shot their grinders. So I'm from California. I'm from America. Sorry, that's a little obnoxious to say you're from California because then people are like, ooh, and then when I say I'm from America, people are like, but where are you from? And I say I'm from California. People are like, ooh. I've been in town for a few months, and it's pretty heavy history here in Berlin. Pretty heavy history in Europe in general. I'm from Central California, so if you don't know anything about Central California, it's okay. You know about as much as I do. It's covered in fertile land, and we just grow lots of food. And so the history there is like, 100 years ago, Bob accidentally planted a crop of carrots when he should have planted tomatoes, and now we grow carrots. And that's Central California. I get to Berlin, and I'm standing in the city square and like taking a picture next to Brandenburger Gate, and people are like, Zach, stop smiling. Like 80,000 people died where you're standing. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I find I can't, I have to be very careful where I enjoy myself. I have to be very careful about my enjoyment. I'll go to like a carnival and I'll be on the Ferris wheel and people are like, Zach, stop having fun. This represents a never-ending cycle of terror that the Jews face throughout the centuries. Oh my God. I go on a roller coaster. Nothing could be wrong with a roller coaster, right? Zach, stop having fun. When the Nazis ran out of rail cars, they used roller coasters. It's a heavy city. Language here is also fun. I know like every single comedian has talked about the German language, so I'm going to continue that trend. It's been interesting because I don't want to be the obnoxious American in Germany. I don't want to be the person yelling on the bus and all that stuff that you all are bugged by. And so I take pride in the fact that I'm mistaken for a German at first for like 5 seconds. So that's why I got a little offended when I was standing at the bus stop with my headphones in and a lady walks up and I'm taking them out and I can't hear her yet, so I'm saying, oh, you speak English. And as I take them out, she goes, oh, I know. And then she continues asking me a question in English. Why do you know I'm American? I get all self-conscious. It's like, do I have a bald eagle perched on my shoulder? Am I wearing my Confederate flag shirt? No, I left that one at home. It's okay. But you have to be careful what you wish for because I'm in the store. I just created a hypothetical situation. I'm never in the store. But what I was going to say is you have to be careful what you wish for because you learn a little German and you want to practice it, and then people following the logic think you speak German. And so I'll be in the store and walk up to someone and be like, Entschuldigung. Woher ist das? I can't even speak German right now. Woher ist das Toilette? And that was probably the wrong article because it's probably fucking masculine for toilette. And I'm like, I don't know. And they'll go, oh, genau, and then they'll start speaking in German. I'm like, excuse me, can you slow down? Don't you know I speak in English? You shouldn't. It's hard, dude. I saw a toddler on the U-Bahn today, and this toddler was so adorable. I'm not one to enjoy kids, all these other fucking creepers up here. I'm not one to enjoy kids. And this toddler was so adorable because she was like climbing up on the seat and smiling at me, and I was smiling too, and I was like, is baby talk the same in German as it is in American? I'm like, goo goo gaga? I don't know. Do I say something about World War II? But I got scared. I got scared because I freeze up when like anything German is around me, and my automatic go-to is like, oh, he's speaking English. it's been interesting dealing with the homeless and panhandler population. I try to be generous when I can. I try to help out when I can. But it's been interesting because if I don't have any money, I don't have to feel guilty for not helping out because I have no idea what they're saying to me. Like, just walk on right by and it's like, they had a cup, it had some money in it, but I think they were like talking about Jesus or something, so I just right on by, just went right on home. I was in the Czech Republic though, and so some guys started speaking to me in this gibberish that they refer to as like Czech. And I'm walking by and I'm no idea what he's saying. And so I go, oh, he's speaking English. And I'm like, oh, I got him now. I'm in Prague, and I just told this man that I speak English using the German language. Threw him right off the trail. But apparently the average European homeless man speaks more languages than an American diplomat because, like, Rosetta Stone starts turning in his head. And he's like, more beer for me, please. Like, damn it, homeless man, you got me now. Let's party. So, friends back home. I haven't been gone that long. Some expats have been gone for like 6 years. I've been gone for 2 months. Friends back home will ask me about Germany a lot. They're like, Zach, have you been on the Autobahn yet? I'm like, no. Is it striking right now? Can I ride it? Can I go? And I was wondering about like why as Americans do we have like this weird obsession with the Autobahn because a lot of people will talk about it. And then I realized Americans are obsessed with things working the way they're supposed to work. For Zach, have you been on this road yet where you can go like, a speed limit if your car can reach that and cops don't pull you over unless you're endangering others? And slow people stay to the right? No. Haven't been on that road yet. Zach, have you been to like one of those German hospitals yet where you don't get charged like $18,000 for a checkup? Those communists. Zach, have you been to one of those like German schools where you don't have to be worried about being gunned down by your classmates? I'm just glad we have our freedom, God bless America. God bless America. Oh, man. So, I got here and I realized that I don't follow world news that much when I got to Germany. I just, America's my world, and so that was my news consumption. I got here and people, as soon as I got here, we're talking about the Scotland referendum. They're like, hey, you hear about this? Like, Scotland's like voting for their independence, become a sovereign country. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, Scotland's not a country? That's weird. And then, like, a few weeks later, I was on CNN and, browsing. They pop up the German homepage automatically now because NSA, dude, they're spying too much on us. They know where I am now when they pick up my Wi-Fi router. And they were like, oh, Brazil's voting for a new president. I was like, that's weird. Brazil's not a dictatorship? All right, guys, it's been fun. Thank you very much. My name is